everyone, this is KDT from KDTTechie.com. Today I'm very excited to present to you the new course which I'm going to be starting right now, which is Python Dev. This is the beginner Python course which someone who wants to learn Python can attend, or someone who's at the intermediate level can refresh the concepts once. So this course consists of some basic topics and at the same time some of the intermediate concepts, not the advanced ones. This course not covers the advanced one. If you want that, there will be future course. If you want it, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And let's get started with the first one, course outline. So this is the course outline. The first video contains what is programming and importance of programming, and the second, history of programming languages. This is a quite nice concept to learn, and Python versus other languages. So in this area, in the third video, you're gonna be seeing why I chose Python over other languages. Like there are many languages like C, C++, Java, jQuery, and something like Swift or even Kotlin. There are many languages, but why I chose Python in that video. And the fourth one is first Python program. We're going to be doing a Python program, the first one, and basics of Python and variables and data types. And there will be a small exercise on the basis of topics which you learned before, that is the basics of Python and variables and data types. And next there will be introduction to IDEs, which is known as integrated development environments, which is more powerful than simple code editors. And the first 6 topics, like the first few exercises, first few codings, like from the 4th one to 6th one till the first exercise, we're going to be doing it on a command prompt on Windows or terminal on Mac OS. And next, the 8th one is the first video which will be introduced to IDEs. And IDEs are integrated development units, and they give a lot more features compared to the command prompt. And there are also something like code editors, and they are simple version of IDEs. They are the beta version of IDEs, something like that. Code editors will take much of memory, like 500 MB, whereas IDEs take something like 2 to 3 GBs. So if your computer is not fast enough to run IDEs, you can prefer to go with the code editor, but I prefer the IDE. And the 8th video I'm going to be introducing to one of the most popular IDEs. And the 9th one is conditional statements, which is somewhat intermediate Python. And the 10th one, if condition in depth. The one condition which is if condition, that we are going to be seeing depth in the 10th video. And the 11th one, we're going to be taking an intro to loops. And in the 12th video, we are going to be discussing while loop. And the 13th, we're going to be discussing for loop. And at last, there will be exercise which consists of the topics which you learned before, which is loops, while loop, and for loop. So this is the course outline, as you can see. And let's go to the next one, which is what is programming. Computer programming is the process of designing and building an executable program to accomplish a specific computing result or to perform a specific task. So this is the basic definition of computer programming. And programming includes tasks such as analysis, generating algorithms, profiling algorithms, accuracy and resource consumption, and the implementation of algorithms in a chosen programming language, commonly known as coding. So with Python we can do anything, like we can do data science, we can do machine learning, and we can even do web development. We can build a game with Python. So there are many different use cases of Python, and the algorithms which we can write algorithms in Python. That are the advanced use cases like machine learning and AI. We are not going to be covering those concepts in this course. There will be advanced course for that. So next, tasks accompanying and related to programming include testing the code which you wrote, and debugging the code for searching for errors or occurring errors, and source code maintenance and implementation of build systems, and management of derived artifacts such as the machine code of computer programs. So basically, what is programming? Leave these theoretical concepts. Basically, what is programming? Programming means writing some lines of code to solve a problem, or to create an application, create an app, create a website, anything related to programming. So that is what a programming is. We are creating an application, or we are creating a software. Okay. So next, why we should learn programming? This very big question mark in some. After I told what is programming in your minds, and I'm gonna be giving an answer for that. Software engineering is the most in-demand skill in 2020, and in the future it will grow much more, much better. And if you are good at it, there are many benefits like job opportunities. Topics like AI and machine learning are emerging like anything, and it will take the technology to the next level. And at the same time, we should be equipped with ourselves for that concepts, so that we can build those concepts, and we can, there are many job opportunities available for us. That only is not the reason to learn programming. There are many others, like learning and doing programming is an exercise for your brain that eventually improves your problem solving and logical ability. Even electronic items in your surroundings are programmed for a specific task. There are numerous examples such as a calculator, a personal assistant like Siri and Alexa. Alexa is built upon programming, and calculator, a simple application, is also built upon programming. And Google, Google Assistant, one of the famous voice assistants, it is also built upon programming. So this is the power of programming. You can do anything you want in your own way, in your own fashion. Like you can create your own application, you can create your own website, you can create your own machine learning algorithm. So these are the use cases of Python. At the same time, it will be joyful to do programming when you learn it. First few hours or first few months or years when you're starting to learn programming, it will be a quite tough thing to catch up with the codings. But when you learn it, or when you become a master in programming, you will be very joyful. Okay, so this is the first video which consists of why we should learn programming and importance of programming. In the upcoming sections, I will be posting new topics as you have seen in the course outline. And the second one will be the history of programming languages. I hope you enjoy this series. If you are, please like to this video and subscribe to my channel. At the same time, please post your thoughts in the comments below.